They've been trying to make Handbuff Death Knight work for a while now, but I think they've finally achieved it with Amateur Puppeteer, a 5-mana 2/6 undead with Miniaturize, Taunt, and Death Rattle to give all undead in our hand +2/+2. And the way Miniaturize works is we get a 1-mana 1/1 copy of the minion added to our hand. So in this case, it gives us a 1-mana 1/1 undead with Taunt and Death Rattle to give all undead in our hand +2/+2. So from just this card, we're giving all of our undead in hand +4/+4. And we can even combine it with Yelling Yodeler, which triggers a friendly minion's Death Rattle twice to give them even more stats. And we can get even more hand buffs with the Lesser Spinel Spellstone, a 1-mana spell that gives all undead in our hand +1/+1. And while it's in our hand, if we gain 5 corpses, it upgrades to giving them +2/+2, and then it can upgrade once again with 5 more corpses to giving them +3/+3. At 1 mana for +3/+3, it's probably the best hand buff card in the entire game. As far as actual hand buff targets, we've of course got the classics like Hollow Hound. It's got Rush, Lifesteal, and it can kill multiple minions. It's basically the ideal hand buff target. And there's also Nerubian Swarm Guard, which summons 2 copies of itself, so we basically get to triple dip on any hand buffs we land on it. As far as some new hand buff targets, we've got the Shambling Zombie Tank, a 2-mana 3/2 with Taunt, and similar to the Swarm Guard, it copies itself so we can double dip on any hand buffs. And we also get the Darkthorn Quilter, a 4-mana 2/4 that says, at the end of your turn, deal this minion's attack damage split among random enemies. So if we're behind, it can clear a board to get us back in the game, or if we're ahead, it can simply kill the opponent. If Handbuff Death Knight isn't good with all these new cards, I think it probably never will be.
Scarlet versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
Who wants to play?
Love mining casualties. If I can find a hand buffer, I've got a good hand to buff. Okay, that Spellstone is extremely good here. Blood Tap. There's no way for me to gain 5 corpses here. But I can gain 1 corpse. I could just cast this. But I think putting extra... I think the extra +1/+1 is pretty good. I can just kill 2 of these. Boom, boom. And then I've got a bunch of 5/7s into a bunch of 5/7s. Wish I had gotten the buffs on this guy too. But I think the 5/7s are quite good. That's scary. Alright, what you got? I'm showing 32 damage. And you can stop 5 of it currently. Oh, they have Rush. Hold up, I may not be dead. Or they may not be dead. They are still dead, though. Good effort.
Scarlet versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Who wants to play?
Interesting. How do I mulligan with this deck? Body Bagger's pretty good on turn 1, I guess. I kind of just want to keep this hand. Is that crazy? It's a lot of buffs, and the Quilter is an insane buff target. Maybe I should be searching harder for the Spinel Spellstone. Or Mining Casualties. Whizbang. No, they lost their Elysiana. The fool.
Me have that for you.
And their Niru? Wow, they've milled some really good cards. I wonder what they've hit off cracking. I think I want to save coin for Puppeteer. So I'm gonna Hero Power here. It's kind of yucky. Hey, it discounts my Reska, right? Oh, I missed the Reska. That's the best one to miss. Nice. Waste Remover, huh? I don't know exactly what that deck does, to be honest. They're out of cards. It's turn 5. I guess I'm getting Phanatomed. Well, that's really good on Phantom. I guess I Yodel. I think it's fine to put 2 damage on this. So my Hollow Hound is massive. Reska is probably not going to be playable. Hollow Hound kills this. Got him. What else do they have? Probably a Symphony of Sins in that deck, I would imagine. Wow. Pew 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 pew. Alright, well, that was an interesting game.
Scarlet versus Lorthamar. I will fight to the end.
Who wants to play?
Mining Casualties is a great card. Other than that, I think I want to find some hand buffs. Zombie Tank. I mean, Mining Casualties does almost get there. Well, that's a good card. I guess I'm getting Misha'd here. Okay, never mind. Oh, this only takes 3 corpses. I thought it took 5 for some reason. Wait, what? Is this... Wait, didn't this just upgrade? It does take 5. Oh, it just poofs every time it gains a corpse. Alright, whatever. We're fine. Next turn, I guess, is just Spinel Spellstone plus Zombie Tank. No, that's too much of an animation. I am not the incorrect one here. Alright, couple of 5/4 taunts. Probably trades with their 5/4 taunt. And then this Quilter is up to the point where it's pretty good already. Oh, Ziliax. I don't think that Ziliax actually does much here. At least not yet. If that buffs, then okay. Now the Ziliax looks good. This seems bad for me. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm just gonna set up for Hollow Hound. I don't know where this is going. In there, I guess. I probably could die here. Alright, this Hollow Hound is insane. Seems really unlikely they would be able to kill me here. Next turn I can only play 1 Quilter, but, you know, 1 Quilter is pretty good if they don't have another board buff. That saddle up is insane. Quilter is just like actively bad now, right? Probably still need to play it. How much damage do I take for this maneuver? 4 power minion, hate to see that. This could have been worse, for sure. These random beasts are going crazy. Unfortunately, they got a couple of 5 health minions somehow, so this Quilter is just absolute garbage. But I do have Primus for green, which is quite good here. Sickly Grimewalker. Oh, Sickly Grimewalker is sick with Quilter. That's a wombo combo. That might be what I need to get back in this game. Or at least the start. My opponent, for some reason, has 10 cards in their hand as Aggro Hunter. I guess they're going to be able to kill Primus here if they want. I think they're technically one off, but the Gattlesnake should be able to trade off if they need it to. And I think they have... Do they have a Tigress Mini in hand? Face! Oh shit, is this a Wombo combo? Wait, that doesn't make sense as a Wombo combo. I do have mana for that blood tap, which is extremely good because it shoots 2 more poison missiles. I guess I can take the Headless Horseman. I don't really love it, but I think it's fine. Pew, pew. Ah, a board clear. I think I am winning right now, but I don't know. If they can have some silly poisonous stuff, then they definitely have card advantage. My hand is really bad, though. Like, the Puppeteer just doesn't buff anything. I think that's okay. So, this is 12, but then this is another 7. So I have 19. Oh, I just have lethal. I won! Oh man, that game was tough. Bailed out by Primus. I don't think I've played against a Shaman yet.
Who wants to play?
It's kind of crazy if true. Let's see here. These cards are all just absolutely terrible. I mean, Puppeteer's good, but depends how fast or slow the opponent's deck is. Your deck has 3 Shaman quests. Oh, okay. You don't have to spend 3 mana on the quest. So what are the Shaman quests? Summon Murlocs, play Battlecry cards, and play Overload cards. Okay. Okay, that's a Murloc and a Battlecry. How sick. And hey, it gave me a playable card since I am only drawing the most expensive stuff in my deck. Wait, you're done with phase 1 of that already? Oh, the quests shuffle around? That's extremely annoying. The next reward is they get a 3/3, right? Well, let's play this 2/6. And then next turn, if this dies, next turn is going to be Swarm Guard plus Puppeteer. And then I've got Hollow Hound or Quilters or Horsemen or whatever. Wow, they're going kind of crazy. I'm going to be needing those Hollow Hounds, it looks like. Blood tap. I don't know if I can really greed the Swarm Guard anymore, though. I think it makes sense to just play it here. What is this? When a Murloc dies, draw a card. And it does have Overload.
Who's up for an adventure?
Man, this Hollow Hound is looking juicy. I'm kind of scared of their quests, though, so maybe I should push a little face damage. There's 3 health minions in the way of my quilters, which are coming down relatively soon, probably. Okay, that's powerful here. Right, Sludge Slurper found this. Spinel Stone. Let's just play one of the quilters. They get their 3/3 here. I do have this other Hollow Hound if they make too much of a board here. It does look like a Hollow Hound turn. I'm assuming the Quill Borer kills the 2/3. It did. And now if they play something like Twisting Nether, my other Quilter just has lethal. That's kind of scary. There's just no way that's good enough, though. Almost.